I combined two systems to improve the accuracy. So if you can see clearly, you can see we have the system that shows these nodes. When I say nodes, I'm talking about these points. That is written 3, 4, 5. So these are the nodes on the other system. Then we have the other system that shows these red arrows and this green and red line. So when this line is green, in a nutshell, if it's a crash, it will be buying. If it's boom, it will be buying. But if this line is red on crash, it will be selling. So when this line is red on crash, that is when we look for selling opportunities. Then we also have this side. This side is very good again. It shows you the current signals. As you can see, this is the signal on 1 minute time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, etc. If you check clearly, you can see that it's bullish. So it would be unfortunate if you try to enter sell trades here. So it would be very risky for you to enter sell trades. So as for me, I trade spikes only. I catch spikes. So what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to wait until this line turns green. Okay? This line should turn green. You're supposed to wait until this line turns green. So I'm going to open another chart. Maybe we can have a typical example. As you can see, can you see that we have received a notification saying boom 300 is going to spike basing on 1 minute time frame. So let's open boom 300. This is boom 300, guys. As you can see, there is the blue arrow. It shows us that there is a buy on boom 300 and it just spiked. I think you have seen it. So this system is accurate. But what you're supposed to do now is if it spikes like this, it doesn't mean that it's gonna spike again. So what do? For you to be able to hold a trade, you know that the spike should cross the previous spike. So here you can see that this previous spike is here, and this is the last level. So this spike did not manage to reach that level. So in a nutshell, we are saying the market is still selling. So you take your profit. Then we also have this line, which is the blue line. There are blue and red lines. Those lines are there to show you that there is resistance. So it's going to go to this blue line. Then it might spike for some time because there is resistance around that area. And if you check clearly, you can see that the shaded node is under that blue line. So there's a possibility that the market is still selling. Then on the other hand, there's another technique that I've seen, which is easier when you're trading boom and crash. You can try to use the 5 minutes time frame. Can you see the movement on a 5 minute time frame? You're most likely to enjoy more pips. For instance, if you check here, you can see that there's an arrow which indicated a buy. And you also have buy entries, buy entries, buy entries. So this is how you catch your spikes. If you check on 5 minutes time frame, it's telling us that the market should spike more until it reaches the node return number 5. But there's a chance that the market should pull back to this blue line, then go back to the TP. That is the analysis, if you check clearly, because it should touch this bottom blue line, then go up. So let me open boom 1000. Here we have another entry on boom 1000, which is a sell entry. To those who trade ticks, you might enjoy. But as for me, if you check on M5, it hasn't reached the node. So in the long run, it should buy. Then let's check 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame, if you check the last spike, did not manage to cross the previous spike. So the chances for it to spike are very low. But if you see clearly, we can see that we have received a buy signal on boom 1000. So we can try that signal. But in this scenario, you can see that this line is red, right? So the chances of it to spike are very low. So you just enter a buy now, and your stop loss should be 5 minutes. 5 minutes or 5 candles on M1. When I say 5 candles, I'm just counting these candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we should wait for it to spike. So if you are wise, you can enter a buy, but just know that this entry is not guaranteed. There are chances that we might miss that entry because this red line shows that the market is selling. So the wisest thing is to wait for obvious trades that will give you good money. But these are just trades that she can help you if you had not traded during the afternoon. So I'm now going to crash 300. This is crash 300, guys. As you can see, our signals are bullish here. So in a nutshell, it's selling, it's buying. It's saying the market is buying. And if you can see here, we have a very sharp flag for buying. So that is how the market is moving at the moment. Then the other system is the one that works on DEX indices. As you can see, right now it's about to reach that red line and node. That is when the spike is going to come. If you check clearly, that is what happened here. Moved to this red line, then spiked until it reached the node. So that is how you trade it. Then we go to M5 on boom 300. If you check clearly, you can see the same thing that I was telling you about, that it is going to pull back. It's always going to pull back. Right now, it has reached another node, so a spike might come on boom 300. You can also enter a buy on boom 300 with a stop loss of 5 candles on M1. So let's check. This is what. Which other pair did we enter? It's boom 1000. Boom 1000 is reached the buy zone, which is this blue zone. It generates this thing on its own. And if you see on Crash 500, you can see that here it's saying Crash 500 should go down, basing on M30. So this system is accurate, guys. I think you have seen it. It helps you to analyze the market. But if you also do your technical analysis on your own, then you confirm with the system. That is up to you. You're just trying to improve the accuracy. But as for now, I think you can see that's boom 1000. It managed to spike on the third tick. So far, it has given us 2 signals, and we have 2 out of 2. We managed to catch those spikes. Then what's left, I think it's boom 300, which is the third signal. So we are going to work with 5 candles on M1 again, so that you see how this system operates. Okay, so you can see now it is highlighted that boom 1000 spiked. That is the good part of it. Let's say you're doing something. If it gives you this pop, it helps you to know that the spike has come, so that you can just take your profit and enjoy with whatever you are doing. So in a nutshell, guys, this system is accurate. It helps you a lot. I think you have seen it. You need something like this that will help you to analyze your market. Then if you also have friends that will help you to trade, that is another good thing, because you can never trade alone. If you trade alone, you're most likely to just blow your accounts, which will end up traumatizing you. So the best way is to find a group of friends that you play with and enjoy together. So if we check right now, you can see that BOM 1000 is now indicating a buy in the long run. So in a nutshell, it's saying BOM 1000 might spike again. All right. So I guess you have managed to learn something, and I really appreciate